Hey, thanks for checking back in. I'm going to jump right into this. I'm probably going to be asking for a little bit of help today. And this is going to come from maybe just your listener ears. Maybe I'll jump in and play part of a song or something, just acoustic vocal. And what this boils down to is either since 2017 or 2018, I can't remember when we went to them, but we kind of tried to build our brand and we're totally happy with Yamaha DXR series speakers. And unfortunately, last year, a couple years ago, I started selling off some stuff. Sold off some DXR10s, some DXR12s, some DXS15 subs, and luckily, when my buddy of mine watches this, he'll know who I'm talking about. I still got access to the DXR12s, which have been great. You know, covering an outdoor show of, my rough guess was 200 people outdoors. Just the DXR12s for front of house. Again, just two vocals and an acoustic, so maybe a little tambourine rattle through the mic, you know. But anyways, here's the deal. So I regret selling some of that stuff, honestly. I know I did at the time. I had to try column arrays. I wanted to try this, that, and the other. Bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. So here we are back to this. I got. You've probably seen the other videos. Got a couple Yamaha, or actually like 3 Yamaha DBR12s. Got a QSC CP8 that I bought, I think, in 2019, specifically for use as lightweight floor monitor with a good sound. But I have really missed DXR speakers, to be honest with you. So I want to say it was November last year, 2021, so just a few months ago, I picked up this set of used Yamaha DXR8s. And since we've done that, we've used them at two or three shows, I think. And for some reason in my mind, and maybe a lot of you are like this too, it seems like I was totally happy with the 10s, DXR10s. No doubts about the DXR12s for what we do. Again, no subs, just top cabinets. And even the 10s outside for most of the smaller stuff that we would have to do outside, totally sufficient. But I got these DXR8s, always intrigued by. Matter of fact, I bought a used set years ago, and it seems like I threw them up by the DXR10s. It seemed like they sounded maybe thinner or something, whatever the case was. Maybe I just didn't like that I paid what I paid for the used ones, so I returned them. So, but anyways, I got these now. We did a couple shows and I did a bunch of practice, and to me, I tried to put it up next to DBR12 just with the larger driver, and it, you know, they sound fine. I mean, they're competing good, and I think it's my knowledge, anyways, that there are better components in these boxes than there are the DBR series. Maybe not, but that's my belief, and better tuning and stuff like that. Definitely higher output from my ears. So this may sound weird or crazy. It's almost like I feel like we're cheating if we use these 8s. Like they're too small, like they're too simple. Now, I don't know if that makes sense to anybody, but I can't get my mind through that. And this could go back to 15, 20, 25 years ago. Guys in bands gigging using nothing but 15s, you know, had to have 15s, had to have 15s, and then 12s, and 12s over subs, and then the powered speaker craze hit, and now 10s over subs, and then things like these high output little speakers here, these DXR8s over a couple DXS12 subs. You know, I think a lot of DJs got into using these too. But anyways, I've bought these to use specifically for just from front of house. Small gigs, use 1. Larger, use 2. I did miss the dual pole cup mounting. Once I went to the DBR12s, I always liked that the DXRs had that. There has only been a couple times that we used them, but let me tell you, I'm glad they were there, and I've never bought tilters for the stands to keep in the bag, so I'm glad that these have those built in. But and I like the more hi-fi sound, more of a richer sound. And I didn't know how much I liked that until I sold all the DXR stuff at one point. So, so I think where I'm going with this, and watching some videos myself, and doing a lot of reading and stuff on forums, seems like guys are getting by just fine with the QSC CP8s, you know, for front of house. And I'll be honest with you, if you know me at all, I'm a Yamaha guy, but I gotta say the QSC sounds pretty good. Sounds real good. Now, I've not been able to push that nor have I ever used it for front of house. But I do like it for the monitor. How much usable SPL we can get out of that, I'm really not sure. So I could be wrong, but no doubt in my mind we're going to get more out of these. But so anyways, I think we'll go in the train room studio in there and maybe play through, maybe talk through a little bit using one of these up front, let you hear that, and maybe play a song or something through. And you let me know, does it sound full enough? Because I don't want to feel like I'm giving whoever hires us any less than I should. You know what I mean? For what we normally do. And I think this gives us our full range. I mean, I get concerned about not as much vocal or low mid vocal reproduction, but again, if I'm not mistaken, you know, people say that especially for guitar and vocals, that kind of lies, you know, right there. 8 inch is perfect for that. So, but I'm also assuming too, there's only so much size of a venue where these can fill out the sound as well too. So anyways, let's get in there. I don't want to ramble on too much right here, but that's what this is about. So if you don't mind keeping your ears tuned, and let me know what you think about the sound. All right, guys, so here we go. We'll do this part here, talking through the 58 here, going through the DXR8. So for everybody interested, the camera phone there is about 17, 18 feet approximately away. We're using a wired 58, this wired AJ220 SCE, wired into a MG10XU. Reverb is off right now, and there's the sound of the speaker there. On the vocal channel, the highs and the mids are straight up at unity. I think it's about a 5 dB cut on the lows. So there's the talking. And just there's a little bit of guitar there. So let's just run through a couple of songs here. I think you're only supposed to do originals on these channels, or I don't want no copyright stuff and all that. So I just run through. I'll try to run through a couple of originals. I don't even remember my own half the time. So let me just a second. All right, so there's a reverb on. I hope there's not any ringing starting to come through. This isn't my normal setup. Whenever we do our stuff, always got a floor monitor, unless we use our ears, but it's 99% floor monitor shooting up at me. So this right here to me is really weird, even though I know guys do a lot of the high and behind stuff, or off to a couple boxes off to the side. So, but anyways, check 1, 2. All right. All right, there again, there's that DXR8 tone. Here's a guitar. All right, I won't remember how to play this. I need to brush up on my original stuff. I want to start putting more out on this channel. So here's one I wrote last year, a couple years ago or something. Stay at home today. Not so bad to stay at home today, so not too bad. It's not so bad to stay at home today. I got no alarm clock, no place to be. My little boy comes to wake his daddy 7 days a week. Yeah, it's not so bad to stay at home today. And I needed to slow down. Couldn't do it on my own. Every day I thank the good Lord for the blessings in my soul. I've got no alarm clock, something, I gotta look these words up. Alright, so yeah, so a little sample of a slow song for you. Hope you're listening up. If it's a nice full vocal sound that you should gig with, or because I don't remember half my songs or got them ready, I'll do part of the one that I did from Gig Log a couple weeks ago, if you want to check that one out. So I guess I'll jump into the second verse since I almost forgot the first one. Found a couple of deals, bought some extra wheels, cleaned them up, threw them some paint. I made some new trails, shot some bells, made some mud after it rained. Well, I almost learned to fish, but I made a new dish. Don't you tell me that I can't stay home, drink beer, and get the best damn day as the nights grow near. I don't know about you, gotta keep it laid back, what you gonna do? Gotta keep taking care of my mind. There's only one way that I can find. Drink beer. 1, 2, 3, drink beer. Alright, so there's a sample of a slower one and a little bit more upbeat tune. Again, if you don't mind, let me know. And you know what? Maybe it would have been better if I did a direct side-by-side. Let's say like this DXR8. Sorry about the ringing again. Or even the CP8, the QSC, or but maybe this next to a DBR12 or something. If that's something you'd want to see, let me know. So, other than that, not my normal setup, but just for a quick demo, there you go. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it. See y'all.